Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Back again for another review. This time I have a sample here. It is of Atelier Versace. This is like their private line of Gingembre Pétillant Eau de Parfum. I know I'm butchering that, but that's how I'm reading it. It's Gingembre Pétillant by Atelier Versace. Eau de Parfum. So this is a sample I got. I've been meaning to do a review on this for a really long time, and I thought, why not just do it today? So it's a sample, like, it's like a fancy little glass. This is glass. Yeah, so let's get into it. I'm not going to do the complete note breakdown. This is just going to be a really quick review. You can, always find the notes and accords online. I just wanted this to be a really quick review, my experience wearing it, and what I think about it. It is a 2021 release though. I kind of want to go over like what my nose is picking up and my experience wearing it. So let's get into it. Yeah, let's get our test strip out, or blotter. Okay, this is, yeah. So and this is the same, like when I first spray this on, I actually first spray this on skin. When you wear this, when you first spray this on, you get Baccarat Rouge 540. This is exactly what it smells like. It smells like Baccarat Rouge 540. Kind of has an almondy vibe to it, so I would say it more closely reminds me of the Baccarat Rouge 540 Extrait. And that doesn't last long, right? That does not last long. It goes away very quickly. I'd say, I remember when I wore this, after about, it goes away really quickly. That Baccarat Rouge vibe disappears very quickly. Like less than, yeah. It's already going away. That sweetness of that Baccarat Rouge 540, the Extrait I just mentioned, it's still there, but very quickly, after a few minutes, it disappears, and this completely becomes another really popular fragrance. So if you're in the fragrance community, I'm sure, you're turning into my video and you know all about fragrances, right? Or if you are a fragrance enthusiast, you know what these fragrances are. So Baccarat Rouge 540 Extrait is what this is. This is for, first few minutes. And then it turns into another fragrance that I'm really familiar with. This later turns into, okay, yeah, it's already there. This becomes Boss Bottled Absolute very quickly. And it, like, yeah, this is like, yeah, it becomes that Boss Bottled Absolute very quickly. It's that smoky, leathery vibe. It has that very similar DNA to that Boss Bottled Absolute. And it stays that way for a really long time. The longevity on this is really good. Like, it lasts like 10 plus hours. You again, like, it just lasts a really long time. Amazing projection. You're definitely going to get noticed wearing this fragrance. A really great sillage. I know that this is listed as unisex, but in my opinion, I think this is more of a manly scent. Like, it becomes Boss Bottle Absolute, right? And it's a man's scent, like, no doubt about that. So yeah, just keep that in mind, that smoky, leathery vibe. It's very close. I want to say it's about 90% Baccarat Rouge, the Extrait, and then it becomes Boss Bottle Absolute, like about 90% similar. That same note, like the same. It's like they took those two fragrances and they combined them together. Only the Boss Bottle Absolute component lasts a lot longer. Like 90% of your time wearing this fragrance, you're gonna pick up the Boss Bottle Absolute. You know what I mean? So that's what this fragrance is in a nutshell. It's Baccarat Rouge 540, like 5%, and then it becomes like Boss Bottle Absolute after that. Like 95%. 95% Boss Bottle Absolute and 5% Baccarat Rouge 540 is the best way I can like describe this to you. Yeah, so anywho, yeah, I mean, like, that Baccarat Rouge sweet like vibe is still there, but I don't know. But that's what I get wearing this fragrance. Yeah, so drop a comment. Let me know what your thoughts are. Let me know if you've ever tried this line or if you've tried this fragrance in particular, the Gingembre Pétillant. I definitely think that, I mean, these are pretty pricey. I think they go about $280 and up a bottle. I'm not sure. And Boss Bottle Absolu is in like the, I want to say it's in like the 180s. I know that Baccarat Rouge is pretty pricey too, but yeah, like, you know, being that it's mostly gonna give you the Boss Bottle Absolu vibe, why not just pick up a bottle of Boss Bottle Absolu? That's just my take on this fragrance. I don't know if it's worth it if you already, it might be redundant if you already have Baccarat Rouge 540, if you already have Boss Bottle Absolu, but yeah, that's just what this fragrance is. It's not unique because it's stuff that we've already smelled before, but yeah, but that's what I get from this fragrance. And I know that it came out in 2021 and Boss Bottle Absolu was like a I want to say it was a 24 release. But yeah, I don't know. That's what I get when I smell this fragrance, in a nutshell. I know I'm rambling, but yeah, drop a comment. Let me know if you've smelled this before, what your thoughts are. Let me know if you agree with me. Do you also pick up, Boss Bottle Absolu? Do you pick up Baccarat Rouge? Let me know what your thoughts are. If you haven't done so already, subscribe. That way we can stay connected. And that's it. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. See you guys later. Bye.